Hey, high vibers. There's one connection that still lingers. hmm No matter how much you've grown, and the crazy part is that connection thinks about it just as much as you do. Okay, stay with me. Welcome or welcome back to the Celestial Glow Up, where beauty, energy, and self care align to elevate your radiance. I'm Sovereignty. This is a collective, intuitive glow up experience for those in the transformational era, designed to help you realign with your higher self and step fully into your next level. I want you to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Now, I don't have holy water besides me to cleanse any negative or lingering energy, but I do have Chanel number 5. Whew. And child, when something was real, the energy doesn't just disappear. Real connections leave a signature, a mark. And sometimes the scent of memory lingers longer than we expected. Now, let's continue to raise the frequency, high vibers. This is your moment to realign, refresh, and receive the guidance meant specifically for you. I want you to take a deep breath in and out. One more time, a deep breath in and out. Now repeat after me. I am glowing inside and out. My beauty radiates effortlessly. What is meant for me will return with clarity or release with peace. Okay, let's start the reading. As I was getting into your energy earlier, Spirit, but the song came to me. We Belong Together by Mariah Carey. Okay, this is the energy of the connection that it's like it's yearning for you. It's pulling at your heartstring. Now I don't know if this is you or the other connection, the connection you were with, but we're gonna find out. Let me get a couple of cards, please, Spirit. Now, this connection that you had with this particular person could have definitely ended in betrayal. Okay? And if you were, could have ended in betrayal something to do with money. If you were married to this person, maybe something that had to do with money, like with something to do with money and a money issue, and or betrayal. Okay? Let me get another card, please, Spirit. Okay? But you think of this relationship besides the betrayal as something sweet, something that for some reason it's like nostalgia, like it nourishes you when you think about this particular connection. Masculine, feminine energy is coming up. It doesn't matter who, but it's a connection, and it nourishes you every time you think about it. All the happy parts, um, all the parts that makes you feel good, and when you think about it, it hydrates your soul. It makes you feel at one, at peace for some reason. You don't really like to think about the negative parts, which is understandable. Spirit has let me know because of the betrayal and something that have to do with money. But you and this connection continuously keep coming back to that same energy. Y'all both keep thinking about the happy parts, the sweet parts, the parts where that that chemistry between y'all really mattered. Let me get another card. And when you think about it, you go deep. The connection goes deep as well. This is giving me, granted, I don't know how old you are, all right, high viber, it doesn't matter the age, but this is giving me young love. Love, like you know how to say young love is that pure love. That love that this person, this connection, just made you like feel, Spirit is saying ooey gooey in the middle. This is something that really, when it happened, when the connection was no longer together, really broke you down. You and the other person. Even though it ended in betrayal and something to do with money. On both sides, it was a lot. Let me get some more cards, please, Spirit. Spirit is letting you know, even though you are feeling this way of nostalgia and thinking about this connection a lot, you also have to also think about the bad times, right? This connection is really pulling on your heartstrings. It's really pulling for you to come up in their energy for some reason, to come up in their atmosphere. Like they want to see you. They want to. But Spirit is saying you need to pay attention to yourself. You need to pay attention and remember all the things that y'all have gone through. Spirit is letting me know that this person that you used to talk to, even though they are pulling on your heartstrings and they want to be around you and you might want to be around them, that this person could have been, because you got betrayal here, they could have been somebody who, let's be real, very conniving. They could have been a conniving person. You know, it didn't make you feel too good, but they came off when you were together. They came off very charming. Again, if it's very alluring, again, masculine and feminine, man or woman, doesn't matter. But this person came off like that. But in the beginning, they made you feel like home, like they were home, right? A sense of home, happiness. This is the energy that's really pulling on. Somebody, I don't know if you or the other person, but somebody felt like a cash cow. Somebody was bleeding this, getting a lot of money. Somebody felt like they were bleeding money, whether it were you, whether that person or somebody was spending money frivolously. But that's what I'm giving. And so betrayal took place. But that love feel like it's still there. Yeah, it really does. Yeah. Let me get some more cards, please, Spirit. This person could have came off very traditional. Again, you could have been married to this person. If you weren't married, you were deeply committed to this person. Okay, and when it started out, y'all were committed to each other until, again, a betrayal or something like that happened. The timing of this feeling, of this longing and loving and this connection that you're feeling for, this resurfacing feeling, it's not random. That's because this person is pulling on you and they're feeling the same way. So both your energies is like coming together. Okay, this is why you clicked on this experience, this reading, because that energy of the other connection is pulling on you. You could be someone who likes to stay at home a lot, or the person likes to stay at home a lot. Something to do with that. Something to do with home. Yeah. Let me get some more cards. Maybe you used to seem as if now you like to shield your feelings from whoever it is, from newcomers, from like you like to shield your feelings to make sure whatever happened here doesn't happen again when you either in the new relationship or you enter a new relationship. But you try to like hold your feelings back a lot more. And it's coming through clear and it's understandable because of the hurt and the pain. But you are still a part of you, still thinks about this other person. Something to do with home keeps coming up. Okay. But Spirit is saying there's plenty of fish in the sea. Plenty of fish. Let's think of Spirit. Tell me a little bit more about this connection they had before. How's this person feeling? What's going on with this person? This person may or may not be going through an enlightenment. They may or may. I feel like they're going through something enlightening them. Spirit is saying that is it. That is confirmation. Another card. This confirmation. They're going through something for enlightenment. This person at the moment. And sometimes we know when it's an enlightenment, it could be a lesson, right? This person has either gone through a lesson, going through a lesson, which is taking them more into an enlightened kind of path of where they're going. Spirit is telling me, I can't tell you anything, but Spirit is saying it does not mean because this person is going through an enlightenment that you need to go back. But you can do what you want, but this is what Spirit is saying. Okay? Yeah. Let me get another card. This person didn't realize how deeply this was going to affect them. You nourished them a lot. They found that like your energy nourished them, your frequency, everything about you really nourished them. And they didn't realize it until the silence that loud. The fact that you two were no longer together is when they realized that and the lesson they had to go through. The spirit of somebody is saying it could be you, collective high viber, saying you don't want the person back. And that's good. Because this person, even though they're going through an ascension and they're going through an alignment, they're still not ready for you. Spirit is saying some things is meant to just be left in the past. It's okay to think about it and to think about those times that you had together, but it doesn't mean it needs to go forward with you. It's meant to stay as nostalgia. Give me some more cards, please, Spirit. You have a lot coming to you. You have grown, it seems, as well as you have grown as well. You have some boundaries. You have things that you will not tolerate, which is really good. Definitely a power shift from wherever you used to be, which is really good. Spirit is telling me I'm getting something here that either you or you, collective, high frequency, high viber, or your person, this connection, used to like to kiss a lot. And somebody here had soft lips. Soft lips. Either they felt like you had soft lips, or you feel like your past connection had soft lips. But it's something to do with kissing a lot and soft lips. I'm getting, all right now, Spirit. Something to do with arousal. And when arousal came out, threat came out. Again, with the betrayal. Now, I don't know if this person betrayed you with, again, maybe spending, Spirit is saying spending money. I don't know if that's something to do with like prostitutes, hookers, or spending money on side people, you know. But it was something to do with arousal, okay? So that's in there. And it was a threat, okay? That's what I'm getting. Yeah. You're in a good connection though. You're in a good energy, I should say. Spirit is saying. Let me get some more cards on this, please, Spirit. Yeah. This person was a threat. They did used to manipulate probably whatever it is, the situations that y'all were going through. They would manipulate a lot of that, right? They didn't expect when this happened between y'all, the split. For some reason, it's interesting. They didn't expect you would handle it with such maturity. I guess you handled it better than they expected. The fact that y'all not together, but they really do think about you a lot. Let me get another card, please, Spirit. It's coming off that this person might be, either they are a show off or they like to show you off a lot. We'll talk about you, but it's really coming off that this person likes to show off. And maybe when you were together, they wanted to show you off. That's what is coming out. But yeah, there's a longing here. Serious longing. Let me get a couple of cards, please, Spirit. What's going on with the collective? Collective, Spirit is telling me you felt like when you were with the person, you felt like they were full of shit. Granted, you felt like that, and you know this is when the betrayal and all this other kind of things happen. But you often think of, again, the nostalgia, the times that you had that were good. This is what I'm getting. You're going through a glow up right now. Let me get a card, please, Spirit. You're going through a glow up. You're learning how to walk on your own time at the beat of your own drum and your own self-worth. You're raising your frequency. You're coming off as a magician. You are able, it's alchemy. You're able to transmute any kind of energy. Whatever you went through here, the pain, you transmute that into something priceless, something for yourself. Something that nourishes you. Somebody here might like to, you or the other person might like to drink. Could drink wine, could drink liquor. But I'm feeling like this person, your past person, used to like to party a lot. Or do you like to party a lot? But it's currently coming off as a past person. But definitely some good times there. Good times. And Good times, soft times. You were delicate to them. Delicate, even though it didn't end properly, it didn't end well. But that made you stronger, which is why you're going through this glow up. Okay? Yeah. So that connection, that mark, that signature, all of that is still in the air. Then it's time to heal. You need to heal that. And maybe you feel like you have, but this energy is still here. Okay? You're going through a transformation. And once you accept that what it was when y'all were together, it was meant to be that and nothing more. That's the energy that's coming out. Because if you continue to keep thinking about this past connection, this past person, they are still thinking about you. But if you continue, you know what's going to end up happening? This is going to, as I told you earlier, Spirit is letting me know again with the drinking and the wine, it's going to delay. It's going to delay where you need to go. It's going to delay your transformation. Okay? This is all about awareness here, not judgment. That's what this is. Let me call, please, Spirit. Yeah. You're headed towards a lot of different things. Now this person, this is like this is an emotional attachment right here you have with this person. And this person has that like that for lack of better words, the word is coming out, lasso. You know, a lasso is like a rope and they tie it around you. That's how this person has the energy on you. It's like a lasso. They're trying to pull you closer to them and closer to them because they want to get back with you, which is why you're thinking about them. But they need to remain in the past. Let's get something. You need to embody. You could be weeping a little bit, crying when you think about them, or they are definitely crying when they think about you. Doesn't necessarily have to be tears coming down, but just weeping inside. A little bit of sadness is here. But you need to embody that higher spirit that you have, that high frequency that you have. That's why you got this out earlier. As you embody that and stop thinking so much about this person, understand that people come into our lives for reasons, for lessons, and those lessons end up being blessings. The things that we go through in life, the betrayals, the manipulation. I know we don't like to hear it, but it's the truth. All this makes us builds better character, makes us a better person. Always also lets us distinguish what's good for us and what's not. But I'm hearing we belong together because this person feels as if y'all belong together, even though there is some betrayal and something to do with money there. Okay. As you continue to ascend and spend more time on yourself, let's get a high value self care act that Spirit thinks you should embody at the moment. Let me get a five place, Spirit. You got radio frequency and body sculpting. That's something that's going to help you right now. You need to, again, you got nourished and just maybe you're going to the gym or you're working on your body at the moment, but a body sculpting, that's just like real, sometimes we have inflammation within our body, and sculpting the body can help remove the toxins, that inflammation. Okay. So you want to see it as release. You're in a release. You need to release this energy. You need to release the toxins out of your body. You are in a nourishing and releasing energy right now. Okay. This is something that you need to do. Let's get some numbers out here for you. Spirit says you need a number. We got out 4, 4, 4. That's 12. You got out over here 3. That's 15. So 5 plus 1 is 6. This is all about devotion. The number 6 is about devotion, right? The number 6, that means you embody deep love, caretaking, that's for yourself, emotional safety, and the desire to nurture a lasting relationship. Which is the number 6 is out, and this is why this will come out at a time like this as you continue to think about that past connection, that person that you feel like was your true love, even though they betrayed you. And this is why devotion is coming out, devotion in yourself, and you're also calling in a devoted kind of relationship at the same time. Okay? 6 is also about nurturing yourself, nurturing the love for yourself, the responsibility and care. And of course, if you have a family, the devotion for your family, your home, your community. Okay? Yeah, it's all about nurturing and devotion. That's what it's about. Yeah, this is important. This not only support your appearance, but your nervous system, your energy, and your sense of self. Let's close out this reading as this person continues to yearn for you, and you learn that it's okay to yearn for people, but it's okay for people to like you or you to remember those times, but not to stay in those times. Let's close out this reading, Spirit. Let me get a card, please. Oh, anniversary. Is that when something like a spirit is that like a betrayal when it happened? Or your anniversary could be coming up, your birthday, their birthday, anniversary, but somebody's thinking about that time. Something to do with anniversary or a birthday. Either it's coming up or maybe that's why the betrayal happened. Let me get another card, please, Spirit. As I told you earlier about working on yourself, you got this out. Health, right? As I said, maybe you were exercising, eating right, but you want to continue as this came out, working on yourself. Continue to exercise, monitor what you're eating, sleep right, do some like mental relaxation exercises because it's important for you. And as you continue to do that, you will continue to ascend. And this lasso that the person put on you to like bring you back to them will eventually diminish. And you won't think about this person anymore. But the song "We Belong Together" with Mariah Carey did play. That's because how this person feeling. And maybe you felt at a time that y'all belong together. But let's close this out, Spirit. One last card. This person seems as if they were very possessive over you. And then if you go back, they might still continue to be extremely possessive. They might. I'm not telling you you could do whatever you want to do, but I'm just saying the person is coming off possessive. They're in that kind of energy, even though they are going through an ascension, as I said before, they're just not ready for you. It is not time. But again, you can do what you choose to do. Let's close out this reading. Thank you, Spirit. Let's close out this reading. Sorry for those loud claps closing out the reading, okay? If this reading brought clarity and you feel called to go deeper, I offer a limited number of private intuitive glow up sessions each month. I work with just 4 clients at a time, so each journey is intentional, personal, and transformational. The booking link is always in the description. A gentle reminder this reading is intended for reflection and empowerment. For medical, skincare, or wellness concerns, always consult a licensed professional. Thank you, High Vibers, for sharing this space with me. Until next time, stay intentional, stay radiant, and honor your glow. I'm Sovereignty, and this has been your luxury intuitive glow up experience.